John, all he wanted to do was to tell us how much he loved his new life in North Carolina with Steph, with Ernie, with his new family. Having a friend like John, you could imagine my excitement when I had graduated from college and thought, it's gonna be great to have a friend who lives 15 minutes away from me. So you can imagine my excitement knowing that I'd have a great friend back at home who I'd live with, who I'd be friends with and could go out together and do things. Knowing now that he has created this beautiful life with Steph, with Ernie, and with his parents as well, who moved down here. Congratulations, John. You have built a wonderful life here. I couldn't be more happy for you.
It was during this post-grad season, Steph met John. He blended into our lives so seamlessly that when I started planning this toast with Steph, neither one of us could pinpoint the exact moment I first met him. John was just suddenly there and fit into the picture so well. John has been by Steph's side to celebrate all the wins, big and small, and everything life has to offer, from Steph getting her master's to starting a new job, and more recently adding their beloved dog Ernie to the family. Steph, it has been a true honor to watch you grow and blossom into the amazing person you are today.
You are the ones who know them well. You're an integral part of this ceremony and are witnesses of the ceremony, just as important as the ceremony itself. Your love, your enthusiasm fills this ceremony with meaning and joy, and it is the love and enthusiasm which will create a web of ongoing support for these two throughout their marriage as they move forward together hand in hand. In this way, you make this ceremony more than just a moment of time between two people. You make this a community, a milestone event to be remembered for years to come. As we gather, Stephanie and Jonathan would also like to acknowledge Jane Bailey, Ronald Anthony Carrera Sr., Christine Barnes, and Harold Barnes, who have passed. They'd also like to acknowledge Grandma Z, who could not be with them today. Even though they're not physically present, we know that their love is here with us on this important day. Stephanie and Jonathan would also like to thank their parents for the continued love and support. Your belief in these two, through thick and thin, has meant the world to them.
So we are now at the heart of your ceremony. The part of your wedding day where everything shifts. On one level, you'll walk away from this ceremony and nothing will have changed. Still the same deep love. Still the same commitment. Still the same life that you've been so beautifully building together. But on another level, something will be profoundly different. Rather than just a couple in love, you'll be legally married. And you will have made official vows and promises to one another with witnesses in sacred trust. Please hold your hands, or continue to hold your hands, and give your consent and vows in marriage. From the first moment you met each other, to the moment when you knew your love was real, to the moment when you decided to stand here together today, these are the moments that have led you to this moment, where it is time to give your consent in marriage. And Jonathan, we'll start with you. Jonathan, do you take Stephanie to be your lawful wedded wife, to respect, support, and love her from this day forward, in good times and in bad, until death do you part?
I do.
Stephanie, do you take Jonathan to be your lawful wedded husband, to respect, support, and love him from this day forward, in good times and in bad, until death do you part?
I do.
At this point, Stephanie and Jonathan have prepared vows for each other, which they will read out loud right now to each other.
I don't have books, so I'm gonna wing it. We had them written. I forgot the books. So we're gonna wing it. We're good. It's gonna be great. Stephanie, 1, I'm sorry. 2, I knew since, the first day that we met and started dating that you were someone special. I know we both drove to the wrong place on our first date, and I called you up and I said, hey, I'd really love to still see you. And you're like, I don't know, it's raining really bad here. I'm like, it's beautiful here, just like it is today. And that was just the beginning. And the one thing I'll never forget was on our third date, when you came to my house and you had brought me a glass vase filled with candy arranged in a flower. And you gave that to me and you said, thanks for all the great dates that we've had so far. I've had a lot of fun. And no one has even done anything remotely like that for me before. And I just knew it spoke to your character. And, from then I knew that this was gonna be something special. I moved here without knowing anybody 3 years ago, and if somebody had told me 3 years from then I would be standing right here today, especially with someone as amazing as you, I wouldn't have believed them. But I'm so happy that I am. I'm so happy that the hurricane was yesterday and not today. And just know that, life is hard and there's gonna be ups and downs with us, but I'm always gonna be by your side. I'm always gonna have your back every step of the way. And I will never stop loving you. I love you.
Love you too, honey. Well, You forgot the books? That's okay, though. I don't know how to top that. I just wanted to say that I can still remember our first date like it was yesterday. And I just remember walking in and you had a kind smile, and I knew right then that you were someone special. And ever since then, you've been the kindest, sweetest person I could ever imagine meeting. Especially for someone from the north. Sorry, Northerners. I was surprised that you weren't from the south, because you were just the sweetest person, always kind, always thinking of others before yourself. And you've been the best partner that I could ever have imagined being with. You've been the best dog dad to Ernie. And I know that you're going to take great care of us, and I plan to do the same. And I promise to always consider you, always make sure that you're taken care of, and love you the way that you love me, because I can't really put that into words.
You have made your vows, which are promises for the married life that you are beginning right now in this moment. We witness and bless your vows for the lifetime of your marriage. And so we come to the rings. The final ritual in the wedding ceremony is to make your commitment tangible. Your rings are the physical representation of the promises that you have made to one another today. They symbolize the sanctity of your marriage and are a constant reminder of your love. May we please have the ring for Jonathan to give to Stephanie. Thank you. Come stand right here. Jonathan, this ring is a symbol of the strength. This ring is a circle of strength with no beginning or end and with no point of weakness. May this ring be a constant reminder of the promises that you have made here today. Place this ring on Stephanie's finger and repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
Please view this ring.
Please view this ring
as a symbol of our commitment.
As a symbol of our commitment.
And an inspiration.
And an inspiration.
To be true to ourselves and to each other.
To be true to ourselves and to each other.
For all of our future days to come.
For all of our future days to come.
May we please now have the ring for Stephanie to give to Jonathan. Stephanie, this ring is a circle of strength with no beginning or end and no point of weakness. May this ring be a constant reminder of the promises that you have made here today. Place this ring on Jonathan's finger and repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
Please view this ring.
Please view this ring
as a symbol of our commitment.
As a symbol of our commitment.
And an inspiration.
And an inspiration.
To be true to ourselves and to each other.
To be true to ourselves and to each other.
For all of our future days to come.
For all of our future days to come.
Now hold hands again.
Turn and face me for a moment. Keep holding all your hands and just lay it right here in mine. Stephanie, put your hand there too. There we go. Stephanie and Jonathan, this ring exchange is complete. You've made your promises to each other for your married life. You've given your consent to marriage. With the witness of family and friends and the blessing of love that connects us all, you're now joined together in this most sacred commitment of marriage. May the two of you be blessed with a lifetime of health, wealth, love, success, and happiness. May you continue to support one another in the wonderful ways that you already do. May your love and connection grow exponentially over the years. May your life together flourish as you walk the journey of it, hand in hand, side by side. By the power invested in me by the state of North Carolina, by the power of your own commitment to each other, I announce to you and pronounce you husband and wife. You may now greet your bride. Family and friends, I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Bailey.
Stephanie, if you don't mind, I'm going to share this story. It was her junior year of high school. Her first lacrosse game. It was freezing January cold, 2 hours before game time, nobody in the stands. Teammates are warming up, and one of them said, "Who's that creepy old man up in the stands?" They took a couple steps, and Stephanie looked up and she goes, "Oh my God, that's my dad." And so, Steph, what I was doing was I was supporting you. I was saying I love you. Actions speak louder than words. So when Jonathan came and said, "I want your hand in marriage," I said, "Take both of them." Actually, what I did say was I shared the same words and encouragement that I shared with Stephanie. I said, put each other first. You'll have a happy and successful marriage. If you put each other first, we'll support you. If you put each other first, both of our families will support you.